Okay, boys and girls, it must be really early because I've just dropped an almighty clanger. We're restarting the bull account and I didn't switch the mic on. So what I'm going to do is I'll just roughly tell you what I've done and then I'll insert the video just so you can see I was kind of narrating it at the time. Just speed it up, and if you want to slow it down, that's fine. Put a bit of music on it. And then you can see the trade getting built up inside it. It's actually coming in for another trade now, and it's still only 10 to 8. So we're well ahead of the game. Basically, what we've done is we started off the bull account again. Let me pull that in so I can show you. I did drop this into the Discord so the guys knew what I was doing at the time. So if I pull this down, bear with me, left a bit of music on somewhere, which is here. So you can see it's at 7:20 this morning and I had gold as a sell on the lower time frames, which is what I was looking for, and I have got that sell. I have gone into it a couple of times. Each one of them is individual. But what you'll see, this sheet is different to the original template. Let me pull that one up as well, just so you can see what I've been up to. I was kind of explaining this. Here it is here. And what we've done is we actually took out at the weekend, you saw me withdraw 1,055.78. So if I drop that into there, 1,055.78, it changes everything down. Okay, so we kind of cancelled this off. 1,050, yeah. It cancelled that off and we started again with 200 quid. So I don't need that. So I restarted the journal. £200 starting in May. We've done 20 quid this morning, but I've upped the position size to 50p. There's two reasons why I've done it. And this is the account. As you can see, it's the same account that we've been using. And they're the scalps that I've done this morning. The reason I've done 50p is some brokers start at 50p, like my web trader is 50p. And there was a lot of guys mentioned that. So I started it off at 50p, so it's the same. The difference with this account is I have leverage with it. So I can go in 200 quid balance at 50p. If you're on IG, you can do it at £1 because the margin is very small, but the market moves very slowly because it's spot gold. This is the pair. All right. So that's roughly what we've been up to. The trade premise this morning was very simple. There is an overall move to the upside, but it was stretched out to buggery and I was expecting it to come back to this level. And I did that by just candle flipping these. So flipped, boom, down it came, gave me the money, went back up, flipped, boom, gave me the money again. And I was quite happy and I went into it a couple of times. And I did this before 8 o'clock. In fact, I was done not long after 7:30. So, moral of the story. Let me just put that sheet back up. What we're going to do is, well, I've already achieved the 10% for the month. So I can stop now again. But I won't. I'll just take it back. That's what the minimum criteria should be, but that's the maximum I'll take it to based on other accounts, all right? So my bid size for any position will be between these two, all right? And we're going to look to grow this over time back to the £1,000, hopefully by Christmas. Now, in the chat that I had at the weekend, and you'll see that in, I think it was Take the Shit video. Because you do have to take the shit with trades. And why do I say that? Because you get a lot of hassle. Now, being in the public eye, I get a lot of hassle not only from the charts, I get it from you guys as well. And it's why a lot of the time you've got to try and keep a lot of what you do private. Because you just get hawked and followed and stalked all the time. And it becomes a bit tedious after a while. So I prefer to show you the sort of the journey, but I don't really want to show you my financials. Even though I'm asked all the time, oh, do this, do that. And I want to see this. Great. Don't show me your credit card and I'll give you show me your passwords and stuff like that. There's a lot of naughty people out there, boys and girls. A lot of naughty people. But there's also a lot of good people. And that's why I do this. And I do this mainly for the guys in the squad. It's purely for them. The good guys, and they work hard, and we're on this road together. So what I'm doing here is I'm just showing you that it wasn't a flash in the pan that I grew 200 to 1,000 in a relatively short period of time. I'm just showing you that it can be done if you put some common sense in. And for people that sort of go, oh, you can't trade around a day job. Well, you can. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. I've been up, I've had breakfast, had a couple of cups of coffee, I've made my strength sheet, you know, what I showed you on there, that takes time. I've welcomed the guys, I've started answering my emails, analysed one chart, traded that chart. It's not even 8 o'clock yet, and if I had a day job, and I used to work 9 to 5, be leaving the house at 8 o'clock, I've still got time to finish my coffee, go to the toilet, fresh myself up, and then go off to my job. You can if you plan it. The ones who say you can't are the ones that will always just be brushing the floor. So all I say to that is, don't tell me how to do my job, because I certainly don't come to your workplace and tell you how to sweep up now, do I? No, I don't. So, common sense, guys. Common sense. So as always, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.